Next we have Austria. Now the Austrian emperor is the Holy Roman Emperor. But remember, after the 30 Years' War, the Holy Roman Empire is decentralized. Each of the different areas has their own leaders, and so the emperor is a title, but he doesn't actually have power within the empire to create any laws. And so the Habsburg emperor now is going to be looking east to create a new empire. So he'll be looking east to create a new empire. Now, in 1683, the Turks are actually besieging Vienna. So the Turks are actually moving farther and farther west. The Ottomans, the Ottoman Empire, the Turks, they're moving farther west until 1683. So they've conquered what is, later the Balkans. They're moving through Hungary. They've conquered most of Hungary, and they come right to Vienna. Now, the Turks are stopped at Vienna, and this is actually a big effort. Poland gets involved to stop them. Many German troops from different areas get involved to stop them. So 1683 is a big turning point. After this, the Turks will be pushed back over the next 200 years. The Ottomans are going to be slowly pushed back, and the Habsburgs are going to be spreading their power eastward now. And so the Habsburgs will conquer Hungary, and they'll conquer all these other kingdoms. And so the Habsburg leader will now be in charge of all of these kingdoms from Vienna to the east. Now the problem is that these kingdoms have many different ethnic groups or many different nationalities. So some are Germans, like the Austrians in Germany. Some are Hungarian or Magyar. Some are Slovenian. Some are Italian. Some are Serbian. Some are Polish. So there's many different ethnic groups here. This will be a problem later on when we get to nationalism. The other problem that the Austrian emperor will face is that these different kingdoms are still independent, right? There's no central administration. So there's a kingdom of Hungary, a kingdom of Austria, the kingdom of Bohemia. These are separate, different areas. So Charles VI is the leader in the 1730s. And he creates the Pragmatic Sanction. And the Pragmatic Sanction says that all of these kingdoms under the Habsburg control will all go to the next Habsburg in line. Okay, so they will all go to the next Habsburg, to the heir, to his heir. The reason why he needs the Pragmatic Sanction is because his heir is his daughter, Maria Theresa. And Maria Theresa is a woman, and therefore there's going to be opposition to her being in charge. Questions about her being able to rule these areas. So he creates a Pragmatic Sanction. Everyone agrees, including other countries. They agree that all these areas will go to his daughter, Maria Theresa. And then when he dies, the Pragmatic Sanction falls apart. Okay, and it falls apart because Frederick the Great, or Frederick II of Prussia, decides to invade Silesia and seize that territory from Austria. And so then that will set off the War of Austrian Succession. Or in other words, the war of who will take over Austria and control those territories.